Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. It's Gluebook Saturday. Yes, indeed. We are working in Beautiful Bea, and we are going to do some random gluing. It is very random. I have put some pieces in here, but I think I will also go through some of my fussy cuts and add other pieces wherever I think that they should go. And we're just going to chit chat. And that's it. Maybe we'll do a little flip through as we get to the pages. I still feel like this needs, does that need a little skate? It doesn't, it's all the white. What if I fussy cut off all the white? Would that work? Who knows? All right, we'll keep flipping. Keep flipping. Whoa. Oh, well, let's glue that down then. So let's see. Let me get a smaller glue stick. I don't want to use that massive glue stick on everything. How was everyone's holiday? I am recording this before the holiday so that I can make sure to have a video for you. But I can tell you so far about our holiday. Pretty chill. I have no idea where my scraper tool went. I have been doing, the reason the glass mat is here is because I've been doing actual crafts. Don't worry, you have a video coming up on Monday about it, and you will learn all about my actual crafts. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. I have no idea what came over me, but here we are. I did crafting, and it was fun. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making the videos. So anyway, I don't know where my scraper tool went. It's buried somewhere amongst the rubble. There's lots. I keep having to clean my space up. Like I'll clean it up and then, oh, what if we give him a little green tumbler? I clean up my space and then I go and make a big mess of it. And then I clean it up again and I go and make a big mess of it. Also, I have made 30 Christmas cards this year. I can't believe the response of folks who wanted a Christmas card. It was amazing. It's closed now. So if you were wanting a Christmas card, that was available and open. I was taking requests. Folks emailed me their names and addresses, and I got them some Christmas cards. They're all addressed. I'll get them out in the mail hopefully next week, so they will get to you in time. I am traveling next week, so I can't guarantee that I will do as I say, because sometimes, well, y'all know, sometimes I lie to myself. It's fine. It's fine. I say I'm going to do things and then I end up not doing them. I do that a lot on my videos. If you've been here for any length of or amount of time, you know that I will say, today we're going to XYZ, and then we end up doing 3, 4, 5 or something. It's always a little bananas. Oh, that isn't actually glued down. Well, it should be, because I just made a design decision thinking that it was glued down. So we're going to glue it down now. Let's see what all is happening around here. I did a craft video, which I really enjoyed. I think I am almost done with all of my Christmas shopping, or at least close to it. I kind of want this under this. I wonder if I can pull this up for a second. Yep. Whoops. There we go. And there we go. Oh, not quite that much. There we go. That's what I want. What else is going on? We've got a little bit of family coming in, not a lot. So when you watch this, they'll still be here. grandbaby. Hopefully it's nice enough that we can ride horses. It is really, right now it is cold and rainy. And, well, it's not really rainy. It's very cloudy. So we will see if we are able to ride horses. We may just have to go out there and pet them. And sometimes that's enough, you know? So sometimes just petting the horsies is enough. And that's all we need. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put that there. Okay. Let's keep moving. What about this one? Oh, she could be like dreaming, and this is what's happening. Yes. Love that. So I made 30 Christmas cards. They're all going to go out in the mail. You had to email me your name and address. That's how I was keeping track of which ones I'd made and which ones I'd mailed and all sorts of stuff. So if you didn't email me your name and address, you're not getting a Christmas card. I'm sorry. That was a lot. And I made 20 originally, so I had to go make 10 more like on the fly. So the first 20 are going to look similar, and then the next 20 are just me doing whatever. But it's been a lot of fun because I got to use all my holiday stuff, and I got to, I didn't realize how many holiday stamps I had. I had a lot. I got to use my stencils on some of them. It was a lot of fun. It really was. I think next year I will probably do a very similar thing. I love sending Christmas cards. And you don't have to send a Christmas card. You can. The address is below. Down there. Yeah, down there. Yeah, right there. Okay. And you can, if you want, you can send me a Christmas card and I'll get it. But you don't have to. And I just like sending Christmas cards because I never really had a whole bunch of people to send a Christmas card to. So now I can, and that is fun. And I enjoy it. So why not? Why not? I really wish that I had a good place for those, but I just cannot find a good place for those. Let's see. Nope. All right. We're going to move on. Oh, I don't want that there. We're going to move on. See what else we have. Oh, yeah, we have her and this dog and this hand coming out of the flowers. And the dog was in here, I think. Oh, I need to cut that some more. And I can put the dog in there some more. Let's do that. What else is going on? I am making well, I've already told you I'm making a pumpkin cheesecake for dessert. And I'm a vegetarian, so we bought a turkey. My husband likes to have turkey, and we bought a turkey, and so they're all going to have turkey. I will not have turkey, but I did buy a little, like, you know, non-meat roast, which I don't actually really like those. But sometimes, you know, sometimes it's good. Okay, that's cute. Sometimes it's good just to have that. But I'll be making rolls, a dessert. I make the whole thing, and I do it all from scratch. I don't buy, I don't, you know, I know that y'all are like cut out from underneath her arms, but I don't actually want to because I kind of like the colors that are back there. So I'm just going to glue her down. So the family will be here. Some of them, half of our kids will be here. And then the grandbaby will be here. What else? I have been looking at the Black Friday sales, but they are not very good. I was kind of disappointed, if I'm honest. I was really hoping that they would be a bit better than they are. Sometimes I only buy things on Black Friday because that's when these stores have the best sales, but even this year their sales are not that good. So, but also I don't really need much of anything. So, there we go. All right, this little dog needs to go in here like so. I'm going to put him like that. There we go. My husband is on a mission currently, going to pick up an order of oil radiator heaters. If you know what those are, you just plug them in. My heat pump does really weird things in the winter, and it just runs and runs and runs and runs and runs, and then I have this ridiculous electric bill. And I'm like, this is not energy efficient. I don't care who you are and what you say. So I've decided this year I'm going to try to do some plug-in radiator heaters and see if my electric bill goes down. Because my electric bill in November was ridiculous, and it's not even like super cold yet. So that's my plan. That is my plan, is to see if I can get things under control. Because I just feel like it's out of control. I feel like it's really expensive, and I don't really understand why. And I've had people come out and look at my system, and they're like, everything's fine. I don't know what you're talking about, crazy lady. And I'm like, I'm not crazy. I know that my heat pump turns on and blows air-conditioned air. It's not just like cooler than my body temperature air. It's air-conditioned air. And then that cools the house down. So then the heat has to kick on, and then it defrosts and blows the cold air in. That brings the temperature down, so the heat kicks back on. And it's this perpetual cycle. And then basically my heat runs 24/7. And it's kind of ridiculous. And it is super not energy efficient to run a system 24/7. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. That is not energy efficient. What about that one? Nope, not a fan. I'm not a big fan of that. I do have this little guy. I could put him. No. Okay. What else do I have? I have this lady. She could be like, heck yeah, dip. Love dip. And she could have a little bowl next to her. And then she needs something on the other side of her. I have another bowl. She could just be lots of bowls. That looks a little weird. It's like a head. Let's not use that one. That's a little creepy. What about this lady? She needs to be leaning on something. What does she need to lean on? Ooh, we could lean her on that. No. Okay, moving on. Moving on some more. Ooh, I have this, which is really colorful. I don't know. That probably would have been good behind there. I do have this, which I could put in here. Yeah, let's put that there. So if you're getting a card, I have emailed you back and told you that you're getting a card, which means everybody should have gotten emailed back, because this wasn't like a giveaway where only the first 25 people or whatever. This was me leaving it open, and if you emailed me on the last day and said, I want a card, here's my address, I came up here and made a card really fast, because that's how this worked. Oh, I definitely need this to go on here somewhere. Where? Not there. I think I liked it up here. So let's see. I swear I start a recording and I'm always like, oh, I have all these funny stories I should tell. And then I forget all of them when I get up here and turn the camera on. And so I have no funny story. I can tell you that I went, oh my gosh. Okay, so I went to the dentist the week of Thanksgiving and got my teeth cleaned. Everything's fine. Clean bill of health as per usual. And then I was driving to the grocery store and I thought, oh, you know, let me stop at Hobby Lobby for a minute. It's Monday. It should be pretty dead. It should be okay. I can, oh, I like that there. I can run in and see if they have any Christmas paper or Tim Holtz Christmas stuff. Oh my gosh. That whole shopping center was just like overrun with people. And somehow I found a parking spot up front, which I don't even know. I guess someone had just left. But it was bananas. Oh, I like that there. But it's cardstock, so I'm going to use wet glue. So I go into Hobby Lobby and all of their fall stuff is 90% off. And let me tell you, it took me a second to talk myself out of buying a whole bunch of giant pumpkins. Because I was like, well, those are fun. But then I realized, what the heck am I going to do with giant pumpkins? I live out in the middle of nowhere on a cul-de-sac. And literally the only person that drives into our cul-de-sac are delivery people and my next door neighbors. That's it. And us. No one else. No one comes up there. If anybody comes in the cul-de-sac, we're all peering out the window like, who are you? What do you want? What are you doing? What are you doing? And so, you know, it doesn't make any sense to put any sort of decorations out. I mean, my husband brought me a real pumpkin from the pumpkin patch that he went to for Halloween, and I just put it out so the deer could find it and eat it. This is how we roll up here. I know. It's very exciting. So, I don't know if I like those around her face. I do think that this, oh my gosh, it looks so good over there. It's the right colors. So it was just bananas. I mean, there was just bananas. And then I go to the grocery store because I'm like, oh no, if Hobby Lobby is this bananas, what's the grocery store going to be like? Spoiler alert, the grocery store was also bananas. But I got through the grocery store somehow, thankfully. It was not the easiest thing to do, but I did get through it. Oh yeah, it's going there. That little piggy bank needs a friend. And I think it is this hippopotamus for Christmas. Oh my gosh, how cute. Okay, hang on, I have other things. Okay, I have a rubber chicken, which I could just put in here. But I have this, I don't know, it's a rat in a peanut car. I think I could put that down there too. I don't really know what's happening, but let's just make this little scene happen. So, yeah, totally bananas. But I got through it. I got my groceries. They were out of a few things, but that's okay. I got the stuff I had to have. And so everything is ready to go for making Thanksgiving dinner. So I'll start on that today. And hopefully it'll all be good. Do you do like a big traditional Thanksgiving dinner, or do you do a, you know, some people like to taste or test new, I kind of like that there. I don't know why. Some people like to test out new foods. And I've thought about that. I've thought, oh, you know what? I should test out new foods. And I tried that once in my 30s. And then I was very disappointed that I didn't get my traditional Thanksgiving foods that year. But I was eating very healthy and very clean, and I probably wouldn't have eaten the, oh, I want that down there. I wouldn't have eaten the typical stuff anyway, so, but I made all of this like vegan, low-fat stuff that I enjoyed. But I do enjoy my once a year dressing and, ooh, do I want that one or that one? Oh, I think it should be this one. And rolls and mashed potatoes and all of that. I think now at this point, the only time we ever eat mashed potatoes is during Thanksgiving. Now that I've said this, I just realized that. No, I like it, but I don't like that it covers up that bunny. No. One day I'll find the perfect use for that. One day. I wonder if I can, no, that's down. Sometimes I use glue that can come back up, and I'll be honest, I find that useful. Okay, what about, we could do this? No. Does he need a curtain? No. Oh, the curtain would have been great here if I didn't have that cat. Oh, man. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, well, I know. You're like, well, Laurie could just cover up that cat. I could. Do I want to? Unsure at this time. I have this rooster, which I could do. No, I don't really like that there, actually. Okay. Let's keep going because I know somewhere. Oh, yeah. I think these I wanted to put here. So I also usually make a pecan pie, and this year I'm not because my husband is not Southern. And so the pecan pie is not his jam. He says it's too sweet. It's true. That's not, I'm not gonna pretend like it's not very sweet, because it is. It's very, very sweet. I feel like the skate works really well here, so I'm gonna glue this down. So this year I decided, all right, he likes a pumpkin pie. So I was like, how about if I make a pumpkin cheesecake? And then we'll just have a whole thing. And you know what? It's because I've been watching the Golden Girls and I've been craving cheesecake. That's why I came up with this idea. I'm not even going to lie about it. I'm just going to tell you the truth. For real. Yep. Oh, I forgot I did that. Isn't that pretty? I cut all of that out. Look, even the cat thinks it's pretty. It's like, ooh la la, so pretty. Let's see, do I have any more jewels that'll work over here? Let's see what I have. Let's see what I have. Ooh, I have this. This will totally work in here. Yeah, that works perfectly. Just don't rip it. Please don't rip. Please don't rip. Please don't rip. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Oh, that's really nice. That looks really good in there. Do I want like, I don't know, can I do, oh, I kind of like that. I don't know why, but I do. So we're going to do that. All right. I thought my husband had left, but he did not leave yet. You know how they say that men are constantly waiting on women to leave? This is untrue. I spend more time waiting on my husband than he spends on waiting for me. Usually I'm ready. If he's like, we're leaving at 8:30 in the morning, 8:20, I'm sitting there ready to go. 8:32, he's finally ready to leave. And I'm like, I thought we were leaving at 8:30. He's like, well, it's close enough. It's close enough, he says. It's close enough. What if we did this somehow, somewhere? It really needs to be under something, but it is the right colors. So maybe he'll leave and go pick up the things that I need him to go pick up, or maybe he won't. Do we want that there? It keeps turning, which is weird. Oh yeah, I like that. We're gonna put that down. I know somebody's out there going, oh, please cut that white piece. Heck no. First off, this paper is really thin and I would totally tear everything. And it would make it way, way, way too fussy. I fussy cut that. That's plenty. You got your fussy cutting itch scratched. Okay. All right. I like that. I'm going to leave that alone. All right. Okay. Love it. So good. Super cute. Oh yeah. I love the presents. Do I have more presents? I don't think so. But I do have this like purse. I could give her a little purse. I could put the purse up here. Well, we could put something up here to cover that up. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. I have a little ring. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, it's a little small. What's this? Oh, that's a big earring. No. Okay, moving on. Okay, right. This page. This is the page I was messing with all last night. And I have messed with this page so much that I'm ready. I am ready. I want to cut. There's a little bit right here. I gotta turn it the other way. Her head is just barely poking over the page. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have this head where the hat portion of this head is cut off, and I realized it is perfect for going in on this page. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I had fussy cut something on the other side of this, and this was what was left. All right. So there's the new head, right? And then I was like, she needs a cake under her. I don't know why. But it does look a little weird. So, you know, I'm going to trim this a little bit better. But stay with me because scissors are not good fussy cutting scissors. Wow, they're very sticky, or they're very manual. Okay, so then I put this under and I was like, it looks like she's sitting on this cake. So yes, we are going to have her sitting on the cake. That is what we are doing. All right. I don't know why she's sitting on a cake, y'all. Come on. No one knows why I do the things I do. I just do things because they make me giggle, and life is absurd and ridiculous, especially right now. And I'm sorry, but if you can't laugh, what's the point? What is the point? All right, I gotta lift her up because I need to put this down, but I need it to go, up. Oh, I really need it to go up a little bit more, but it's pretty much down. It's too big of a piece to fuss with. So I'm just gonna do it like that. And then I need to glue her down, and I'm just gonna use some art glitter glue because I don't even want to try the glue stick. It's just going to be too much of a hassle, and I'll probably rip things. So art glitter glue it is. And then, there we go. Okay, and then I had this massive strawberry, which I was like, that fits perfectly there and covers up that leg. So we're doing that too. Oh, I'm so excited about this. All right. I've been off work for, well, all week this week, and I was off a little bit last week. And let me tell you how nice it's been to pretend like I don't have a job. This job has been very challenging. It's been fun, but it has been very challenging, and I am very glad to have a little bit of time off to chill out and relax, not worry about a whole bunch of stuff, just hang out. Oh my gosh, what if I put a little tiny hippopotamus up here? Yes. I've been watching YouTube videos, which is nice. Oh, it's just been a real pleasure. Clean my house a little. Obviously, I'm making a lot of food for Thanksgiving, so that's been nice. So, love that. Here, let me push. There we go. Oh my gosh, so good. What if I did that? Yes. Okay. I have been looking for a place to put this forever because this is on like newsprint, and so it doesn't really match a lot of things that I have, but it matches there. So we're doing it. We're doing it. I do need something there as well. What about a leopard print boot? That's a little weird. I was hoping that would look better than that. What about a belt? Oh, I just realized that's lips and a nose. Wow, I've had that cut out for ages. Nope, it should have gone under the, whatever that thing's called. The cheetah, the leopard, the whatever. I don't know. I don't know my big cats. I feel like other people know big cats way better than me. I don't know them. Love this. I think this is still like one of my favorite. Oh, these are my favorite. Lots of favorites. Okay, yes, there's a pizza here. I knew that there was something on this page. Now we're getting into the pages where I was adding things. So I thought the Sasquatch and the dog would like to share a pizza, please. All right, this doesn't have anything. This does. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to put that there. I like that. Move that out of the way. All right, so I told you about how town was crazy. What else is there to tell you about? I don't know. I had like a ton of things to talk about until I turned on this camera, and now I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. It's really annoying. Ooh, I did try to start playing video games again on my PlayStation. My husband got me a PlayStation 5 for Christmas a couple years ago, and I played it for a while, and then, you know, it's just like, I don't know. I am too busy to play video games. I ride horses and do art. So playing video games is something that I just don't really have time for, but I did make a little bit of time for it since I was on vacation. I was like, oh, well, maybe I can play a little bit of a video game. And that was fun. I, of course, chose the video game where it's called Alba, and you are a little girl who goes around and does wildlife sightings. I know. I said the same thing. Even my video game is what I try to do in real life. I love bird watching. So yes, that is in fact what happened. Okay, I have like a whole bunch of stuff here. So this lady is like a nice business lady. Oh, those figs have to go there. Okay, so this lady is a nice business lady, and I thought that those figs were really pretty here. So I'm going to put them there. And then this bird, which you haven't seen it yet because it's upside down, but this bird is going to be looking at the figs like, oh, that might make a tasty snack. All right. So the bird is here like so. See? Mm-hmm. Yep. And then this computer is kind of in the middle of the page. All right. Because this is a nice business lady from the 90s, and she's wearing her, I forget what ad this is from. I feel like the lady's name was Sarah somebody. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember any of this? Like Sarah Bernhardt or something. I don't know. She had hearts on her, on all of her designs. And it was all pretty expensive, if I remember correctly. But it was definitely all the rage. Everybody wanted it. Anyway, this is from like a knitting magazine from the late 90s, early 2000s. I don't really remember, but that's where this lady's from. But I was like, she's very business. Got a little wrinkle there. Okay, and then I want to put this little cow. Little cow, also from the 90s or 80s, an old vintage magazine. Isn't that funny that that's vintage now? No, Laura, that's how time works. Well, it's funny to me because I've always been the young one. And I've always been like, I'm never gonna grow up. And now I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Slow down. This is ridiculous. Too fast. Too fast. All right, and then I have this lady, which I've been trying to put her down. I feel like I try her everywhere and she doesn't work, but I love the pink against the green here, and she matches these shoes down below. And I glued those already down, and she like, it's just, this all just works so perfectly. All right, and then I have this. It doesn't work, does it? I was kind of worried about that. I was like, I don't think this is going to work anywhere. Okay. Darn. Aw, shucks, man. Okay. All right, let's keep flipping because yes, I have more things. All right, this. Okay, this is a whole thing over here. We're going to get to that in a minute. Okay, this I want to go over there. So, have you found any good Black Friday deals? Because I just have not. Last Thanksgiving, my son and his wife, we all went to, we have some outlet stores around us, and we went to the outlet stores to look for, like, you know, I usually buy them like coats and, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that's a little bit more pricey. That's what I get them for Christmas. And I know last time we went and got the baby some clothes, and we go to the outlet stores, and the outlet stores were, oh my gosh, I just ripped this dude's head, were really busy last year. So I'm kind of worried if the week before Thanksgiving was busy. What the heck is the week of Thanksgiving going to be like? Or the Black Friday, I guess. If the week before Thanksgiving is busy, Black Friday should be bananas. Or is everybody doing their shopping now? I don't know. And then my husband had to go to the grocery store that was right next to the Hobby Lobby on, oh, do I want her kind of stacked? There's a little dog whining. I don't know if you can hear her. She's old, and I think she's getting a little dementia or something. She just whines a lot about things that I can't figure out. She'll just lay and whine a little. And I'm like, what are you whining about? And she's like, wags her tail at me. I'm like, okay, alrighty. So, I don't know. She also like freaks out to come inside, you know, like the whole world is lava. But then she also freaks out to go outside. Like the whole inside is lava. It's kind of bananas. Actually, no, don't go under it. I do want you over it. I want you right there. Yep. Okay. Now this page is sort of bananas. Okay. It doesn't make any sense, but I love it. So you just have to ride with me. Join me on my journey through absurdity and art. Ooh, I should make that my channel about blurb, huh? Join me on my journey through absurdity in art. Okay. And then I'm going to put just a run of glue right there so that I can glue this here, down here like so. Okay. So she's going to go under this plate like that. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Going to get a whole new page to glue on. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all let me know if there's a good Black Friday sale that I don't know about. I don't really need any more art supplies. I did check the art supply channels. You know, I was checking Blick and all of those places. Okay, there we go. And then this is gonna go kind of like this, I think. I don't think I went out far enough over here. No, I did. Oh, okay, cool. Look at that. And no, I didn't cut her arm, but you can't even tell when it's down. And then that one's gonna go there. It's just a hamburger page. That's all. I know. I don't understand why it works either. I mean, I'm 99% certain that all of these came out of the same, you know, grilling article. I think it was in a Real Simple or maybe a Southern Living or something. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh. Love this. Love this. I do need to do a whole series or a whole, not a series. This I'm still, I don't know, I'm just still not thrilled about. I do need to do a whole episode video on just adding words to this. Let's see. Here are my words. Good taste. See? Prints that bite back. Oh, that's kind of funny there, isn't it? All right, let's do that one. I know, I just sort of started, I said I need to do a video on this, and I was like, why not this video? But you know what? I'm sure someone out there was like, why not this video? Good question, kind viewer. Good question. All right, we're going to do that and that and that. Oh, I love that. Oh, I like the good taste on that light bulb. Yes. Oh, that's hilarious. What's this? Where was I going to put that? There, maybe? Sure, why not? Okay, all right. Cool story. All right, I'm really hoping that my idea with these, oh, got a little fingerprint there. I'm really hoping that my idea with these heaters works out. And, Oh wait, where did we put the aloxal? It's back here somewhere. Because I have Gilly the Bath aloxal. Where is it? Where did we put the aloxal? Wasn't it back here? Maybe it was that way some. Must have been this way some. We're looking. She's so good. She's so good. Where did I put that? Oh yeah, it was this way. There it is. We could put it like this. I actually don't like that. Why don't I like it? Now I'm sad. Actually, I'm gonna put it right there because I want to cover up that little seamed corner right here. I want to cover that up. And if I do this, that covers that up. Okay, yes. Yes. And then we have Game Changers. Oh, that's kind of fun down there. Why not? Okay, sounds good. Okay, the words thing is a lot easier than I thought. I feel like I hem and haw too much over words because I'm like, oh, do I really want that there? Does that make any sense? And I just need to like do it and not worry about if it makes sense or not. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is all garbage and it would all get thrown away anyway. And at least I am giving it new life, right? Right. How fun is that? Okay. Amazing price. No. Let's see what else I have. What's that? Oh, Bug Juice Wishes and Caviar Dreams. Yeah, that needs to be cut out a bit better. Refreshing and silky. No. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we have? It's a sign. It's a sign. No, I don't like that. What if it's a sign? It's a passion. It's a sign. Well, this could just be, it's a page. I don't think I want to fill it up. Ooh, what about this one? It's a sign. Yep, I like it. It's the right colors for this page. It's a sign, get it? All right, you gotta let go. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go there and there. All right, good job. Oh, she's loose. I think I'm just gonna put her down there. She's been hanging out on this page forever. I've been wanting to put her down forever, and I just haven't brought myself to do it because I'm worried that that's not the perfect spot to put her. And I just have to stop worrying. And now she's down. And that is the perfect spot for her because that's where she lives. And it is clearly the perfect spot for her. Pairs well with everything. Ooh, what about over here? Pairs well with everything. I kind of like that because it's just really random. So we're going to do this. And it's going to go down here. And I know it covers up a couple of things, but that's okay because that's a collage. You want things to touch. Yes, love that. So fun. All right, let's see what else we have. Amazing price. No. Let's see. Bombay Sapphire. Oh, I like that there actually. I like the blue. The blue goes really well there. So we're gonna do that. And this is how you random glue book, friends. You just go, I like that color. And down it goes. And then you don't worry about it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh, what about supper? Oh, it says supper switcheroo. Do I have food? Oh, wait, I do. Oh, we could have a supper switcheroo. Tequila, that is supper. Tequila is supper. Okay, what about, this is a supper switcheroo. That, oh my gosh. Okay, that's a very strong contender, but I wanted to go way back here. And what if I did it this way? Or I could even put it up here. No. No. Going back. Going back to the lady on the cake. She's gonna have supper switcheroo. Yes, she is. I heard at least 4 people out there laugh when that went down the first time. So we're definitely putting it down now. Yes, indeed. All right. That there. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, what else do I have in here? I have this one which says moment. Moment. Wish it was a little bit bigger. Moment? No. I do wish that that was a little bit bigger. Oh, I have smile. Actually, that looks good. Okay. Why not? So I hope the weather is better where you are. Hopefully we will be able to get outside and it won't be too cold, and we can at least pet the horsies and feed them some carrots, because sometimes that's the most fun. So, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope that you get outside. I remember as a kid, the best moment of Thanksgiving was when all the cousins got to go outside and play. And it was always so much fun. And, you know, I grew up in the South, and so it was always pretty warm, even in November, it was warm, obviously. And, our secret. How's that look? No, I don't think I like that one that much. What about her? Does she need a secret? Our secret. Nope. That was always my favorite, was being able to go and, oh, that's great. Play outside with all my cousins, because all right, let me think. I had 5 cousins, and if they were all together, then we got to go outside and play. And it was funny because we would always, you know, you always, like, I don't know, kind of bullied the youngest of the group, and you were like, you can't play with us. We were such jerks. But yeah, we would do that, and he'd be like, I'm gonna tell my mom. And I was like, you gonna tell your mom? And then we'd be like, we're just kidding, you can play with this, you know, that's just how it works. Look, let's get down to business. Where's my business lady? Isn't she like, yes. Let's get down to business. Yes. And my kids don't have any cousins, which is kind of sad. But they have each other. So, and I think sometimes that was plenty, probably a little bit more than they actually wanted. But, you know. Yes, business lady. I love it. Refreshing and silky. I feel like this should go here somewhere. Like, maybe it should go here. She needs more words, but she's definitely getting refreshing and silky. We're putting up the Christmas decorations. Did y'all do Christmas decorations early this year? Because I feel like everybody's doing Christmas decorations early this year. We're going to put them up today. So hopefully my husband gets back a little bit soon and we can one of a kind. This needs to be fussy cut. And hopefully he gets back soon and he needs to do that while I'm cooking. Because I'm going to try to pre-cook a bunch of stuff this year so that I am not in the kitchen all day Thanksgiving Day. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Do you pre-cook anything? I actually want to exercise on Thanksgiving, so I'm going to try to pre-cook enough that I can exercise Thanksgiving morning. I know. I'll let you know how that goes as well. All you have to do is remind me. I love this. This is from a magazine from 1976, and I really love how it is. Oh, let's see. Do I want it there or there? Oh, I want it there. I love how it's like all yellowed. I think this was a Camel ad or something. I don't remember. But anyway, I love that it's all yellowed. It's probably yellowed because when I bought these magazines at the thrift store, they still smelled of cigarette smoke. I was like, wow, that was a lot of smoking. All right, and I didn't cut the bottom off because I wanted that heavy bottom. All right, just bypassing that page because oh, what about, no, it's too big. It's too big. Let's see. Your Ultimate Cold Weather Survival Guide. That doesn't make any sense, but that is kind of silly. It felt like creating layers in the landscape. Yeah, you drink enough of that cocktail in a bottle, I bet you'll feel all sorts of things. Uncrowded. No, I don't like that. In the Loop. Nope. All right. I think I'm going to call it. I need to go eat lunch, and you probably have a whole weekend to get to, like Christmas shopping or something, I'm sure. So I'm going to let y'all go. You get to go do your holiday weekend, whatever. I am traveling next week, but I do have a video up and ready to go on Monday. Just wait for it. We are 100% doing half-ass crafts in December. So I need y'all to prepare yourselves. I am so excited to do this series with you. All right. Thank you so much for joining me on Gluebook Saturday. I hope that you enjoyed all of the fun shenanigans that we had today in Beautiful Bea. And look how chunky monkey this thing is getting. That is, wow, that is bananas. And I still have all of these pages to do. Those are old pages. Those are some of the first ones. That's so cool. I'm very excited about this book. All right. I hope that you all had a wonderful holiday and welcome to Christmas season because it's here. I'll see you on Monday and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.